Hi, y'all, it's me. I am back with a project to share. If you recall a few videos back, I did some projects for Christine Sawvell, who is that name here on YouTube, and she has a blog called Because Every Picture Has a Story to Tell. And I will put the link down below for you to that. Christine sells items off of her blog, and all you have to do is go over there, take a look, and she really focusing on gorgeous girl stuff right now. She is also a representative for Cherry Lynn Design, so you may want to check her out for some dies as well. Anyhow, she has a lot of things there, so go check it out. But basically, what my projects involve were these kits that she had sent me. Now, this was the first kit she sent me. This one is massive. I showed it before, so I'm not going to go through the whole thing. I'm only going to show you it's that I've made so many things out of this, and yet I still have tons left. I mean, it's it's like it's never ending, and I've used a lot of it. So this was 1999, and if you love gorgeous girls and you're not necessarily a colorer, or even if you do color and you want to have something quick, this is worth the 19.99 and free shipping, let me tell you. So go to check her out and grab one while you can, because they're really great. So in the last project I did, she saw something and it sparked something in both of us, and I'll get to that in just a moment. But she sent me these next two card kits, and these create 8 or more cards. And these are not as bulky as the other kit. These are smaller kits. So basically, you're getting the items you see here on the back, right there. I'm sorry, my camera's behind me. I wasn't paying attention. So you can make about 8 cards. Now, I've dug into all these already. This one here, I still have quite a bit left of each of them anyway, and the packaging is reusable as well. So they have designs all in the inside of the package, which is really great. It's a wonderful way to, not waste. So there's this one here, and I think this one must be Poppy Wood, only because that's the name I see here. But that's really cute. And then the other one I used is this one here, and this one doesn't, I guess, simply Gorjuss. I don't know if that's the name of this one, but this one is really cute too, and it has the same elements. It's for card making. So again, the packaging has cutouts for you, and then I still have quite a bit left over. There's so much stuff in these. Even the smaller kits have so much stuff in them. So go and check that out. So let me start. Before I show you my project that I'm going to share with you next, I want to revisit the other one and what happened. So when I posted this box, Christine saw something here that she really liked, and that was the dividers. And so she asked me if I could show how to make them. Now they're really simple, but I'll show you anyway because she asked me, so I'm going to show you. And I also already have a tutorial out for the box, which you may have seen already. So let's talk about this divider and what happened. When she saw it, she said, "Oh gosh, wouldn't that look cute in a planner?" And I thought, it probably would look really cute in a planner. I don't know if you would want your tabs up on the top or the side, but it doesn't matter. You move them around accordingly, correct? So yes, that's where this idea came from, was that. So she asked me to show you, and I'm going to actually show you in a small version because I really don't have a need for one, so I didn't want to waste too much stuff. So let me just show you what I did. I first got some chipboard, lightweight chipboard, and I backed it with black and the pattern paper from the Gorgeous Girl collection. Then I inked and rounded the edges, and then I inked it up so that you wouldn't see any of the chipboard in the middle there. I'm really finicky about little things like that. I can't stand seeing the chipboard showing through. Anyway, okay, let's get on with this. So the next thing I did was I took my punch, which is this one here, and I went ahead and punched out some little strips like this. I already did it because I don't want to take a lot of time with this, so I can show you my project. The first thing I did was I just glued one down, the strip of this border. I made sure to, I'm going to bring it down a little ways on here just because I didn't measure something ahead of time. But anyhow, I put that first on there, and then I got my little border strip from the Gorgeous Girl pack. It's in the bigger collection, and actually you get a couple, I think, in the card kits, but they're on the packaging, I believe. So I laid it down here and I kind of guesstimated, okay, do I want that to show like that? Kind of, I'm going to bring it down just a little more because I'd like a little more of the black to show through. Just went ahead and put some glue on there. Press that down. I'm leaving a little gap on purpose. Make sure it's kind of straight. I hope you can see. I hope I'm on camera. I don't know what I'm doing. It's behind me, like I said. I went ahead and inked the edges of my punch out as well. And I'm just going to, actually, let me put the glue down here since I already know that distance. And I'm going to lay this down right in the middle. Press that down. Oopsie. Get my scissors. Trim off that little piece there. So that's how I got the border part. That's here. And then I took one of the little punch outs from that larger pack of Gorjuss Girl. This is one of them. And you can see here it has this little piece. I took my X-Acto knife and I went in and cut around here. I've already done that because I wanted to save time. And I inked the edges. And then this piece got folded back, see, just like that. And that's what I used as the tab on here. So that became that part. Now, one thing I didn't do, let me do that really quickly. I'm going to go ahead and corner around my little tag here because I don't like those sharp corners on this. I want them to match the card itself. So there we go. So now I'm just going to add some glue on here. Add some glue on this piece because I know for sure that's going to get glued down. And place it right on there, just like that. Then I had a die. It's actually a Cherry Lind. It's called the French Pastry Tiny Doily, and it's really small. So it's not the one I used here. I used a different one up here, but this is smaller. So and I basically just glued that in the background. On here I used half because I didn't finish the backs of those yet. But this one I'll just go ahead and we'll just glue the whole thing on there. There you go. So basically that's how I did it. Now again, if you were going to use this in a planner, you could do it off to the side or however you want. It's up to you. So there you go, Christine. That's that. Now on to the project. I'm so excited to show you this project. Okay, so when she said that could be a divider for a planner, I'm like, yeah, it really could. And guess what I went and did? I went and created a planner. And oh my gosh, talk about labor intensive. Don't ask for a tutorial on this one. It's not happening. Not this day. I basically created the entire book myself. There's a lot of tutorials anyway on how to do chipboard covers. I use some want to scrap bling here on the end, and on the back and the fronts are just the paper from the first kit that I shared with you, and some of it's from the other kits as well. I used some my favorite ribbon here, one of the punch outs from the collection. Now this is a planner, but it is called my Crafty Time, and I am only using this for my crafts. I'm not using it for a day, you know, keep track of calendars and all that kind of stuff. This is just my crafty stuff. And I didn't want to overdo the front because I wanted to take this with me. I don't want to have too much stuff that could get knocked off. So be mindful of that if you're going to make one for yourself. I cut out these from the package as well. These weren't actually punch outs, and I cut them out myself and then added some stickles to them. This was part of the punch outs, and I just wrote my Crafty Time. So what I did here, by the way, is, and I'll open this up for you to start to take a look. I hope that's all in camera. There you go. I bind mine, this part here. This is fabric. I don't use paper when I do this. I just use the fabric strip to connect the three pieces together because I find that it's much sturdier over time. It won't tear. You don't get, you know, all that tearing and stuff. So this is a black piece of fabric in there. So the first thing I did was over here, and I haven't filled in anything. It's basically, I just wanted to get this and start showing it to you. as you can see here, I created this little pocket area, and on this pocket area, I want to use this to hold maybe gift cards, business cards of my crafty friends, that kind of thing, just little places to hold stuff. So they're all functioning pockets. And then where the little Gorjuss girl's peeping out, I made that as another pocket area so I could tuck something in there like that if I have to. Added one of the punch outs here. I think it came out so cute. I love this. I can't wait to start using it. Okay, so then this is a Tim Holtz piece here. I just adhered that into the book, and I like this style because I can take it out, add in whatever I need to do. As far as the calendar goes, I printed out a small calendar. I cut these out of a die that I actually purchased from Christine, and it was this set here. Has all the months of the year and all kind of little goodies. It's a Sizzix die. So I went ahead and punched all those out, mounted all of them on the black cardstock. I used a silver marking pen, or silver, I don't know what you call these things, one of these silver, just to doodle around the edges. And I wrote in the dates. Now, I don't plan on using this to write things on those dates. I only want the calendar for reference. So for me, that's all I needed. So these are punch outs from the collection, and I left the edge up. So if I wanted to tuck something in there, I'd be able to do that. So I have March, April, May. These are all little punch outs from the collection. June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. And then it goes on to my categories. Now these were all tags from the punch outs. I basically just laid them on black cardstock and adhered them on as tabs and wrote down what sections I need to help me with my organization for my crafty stuff. My first category is DT, which is design team. So I cut her out. She was actually a punch out, and I further fussy cutted her out to have her look more like she was floating through the sky. And I added Let Your Creativity Soar. I used the paper to print this on, the paper from the collection. So that's how I did that. And I really like the way it looks. It's just like she's soaring off in the clouds. And in the backside, I made a little pocket. This was a tag from the collections. It's a pocket so I can slip stuff down in there if I need to. I created these little worksheets myself. They're just things that I need for me. So this is my design team work. It's kind of like what I need to do, how I need to do it, when I need to do it, if I did it, whatever. So that's what this section is. And yes, these are only one-sided. I didn't do them back to back because I want to use the backs for sketches or any ideas that I might come up with along the way. I didn't want to have anyway worry about ink bleeding through either. That was another issue. So that's that section. Next section. This is for challenges. At my website, myscraproom.ning.com, I hold challenges, and I have to think of them. I have to think of ideas and prizes and all that. So I want to keep a place where I can get ahead of myself and get ideas down. So this little gorgeous girl here came from the collection, and she's holding a clock, and I thought it was perfect to write here, make time to create every day. And this reads challenges. And again, when you turn this page, this is a bookmark from the collection. Actually, this is from the card collection. And then this is from the big pack, and I'll get to that in a minute. Basically, I punched her out and cut her out, and I put this in here so that it's like another pocket because I didn't want to have to not have all my space available to me that I could in this thing. So it's a little pocket. Also at my scrap room, I host secret specialty swap ideas. Are kind of secrets, and so I thought it would be cute to put a little envelope in here. This comes in the first kit that I showed you, the very big one. So I had to add this little piece on here so that it could stay in my binder. And then I basically put some eyelets in here, and I added some baker's twine. I inked the inside, and I can just put my little secrets in there and tie them up. This is my worksheet that I created for my challenge. It's just what the concepts are and all that. Next one, it's share creativity with a friend or with friends. And I recently showed a video on pocket letters, and so this section is categorized as pocket letters, so share creativity with friends. This is for me to keep track of who wants to do pocket letters and who I send them out to and when I get them back, just so I can keep track of that kind of stuff. So on the back of this one, I used one of the tags from the collection, again leaving it as a pocket because you want to have a little space where you can. This is my pocket letter page, so I created a bunch of those. The next and last category is make a crafty wish or just go shopping. And she looks like she's making a wish, so I put a star up in the sky like she was wishing on a star. And yeah, I did write or just go shopping because, sometimes that's easier than wishing. I cut her out of one of the card kits. She's so cute. And then I put a border strip here. And I also left this open because my idea was that I could put a receipt in here if I needed to take something back and I wanted to have a receipt. I could just tuck it under there. So this is my wish list and my shopping list. And just who I ordered, if I ordered online, when did I purchase it, if I got it, just so that I can keep track of those things. And at the very back, I have a little heart punch out from the collection, paper from the collection. This was a tag, and I accordion pleated this pocket right here. I don't think you can see because it's black, but you can see it expands a little bit. And I made this to hold my own business cards, so I could keep a few in here and hand them out if I have a friend or meet someone that I want to share one of my business cards with. I slip them into there. So there you go. That is my Crafty planner, and I'm so freaking happy to finally have one because I tend to write things on little scraps of paper all over my desk. And it's nice to be able to have them all in one spot. So I hope you enjoyed my project. Be sure and check out these kits over at Christine's. You're going to be happy to get them. I'm telling you, they're worth every penny to have these. So thank you so much for watching. Until next time, do what makes you happy. Bye for now.